The science and math quiz is a show.
It's a what?
It's a show. But then this school, my school, it is not for show.
But the other question would be, and there have been concerns that this has become just another competition among schools. And it's so theoretical to a large extent for many people, or, well, for some people, not many people, I won't say that. And so they feel like this is just another TV show, another competition, and it ends there. I'm sure you've heard those remarks as well.
I have, which is why I have been doing certain activities. You see, I am a problem solver. And so when I hear certain things I feel should be addressed, I will first talk about it.
Yeah.
If nothing happens, I will try and do things in my own way. So when I first started hearing these things, it's very theoretical, it's just rote learning.
Yeah.
I started asking questions. Who has analyzed the questions? In fact, compare the questions to when I started, 2006, to the types of questions that we ask now. Have they, the people making these comments, have they really analyzed the questions? And if it were that rote, how is it possible that we don't have higher scores? Because the students should by now have figured out, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we need an analysis of the types of questions we are asking. How many of them, what percentage of them are recall? How many are application questions?
Yeah.
And how many really do we need to change in order to get it to the stage where people are going to be satisfied? Recall that this is a quiz program. And so, quiz, what types of questions can be answered within a short period of time? Many of the questions are answered within 10 seconds or 30 seconds.
Yeah.
The longest is the problem of the day, which is now 4 minutes. So what kinds of questions can be answered in that time? All right. So I have been calling for a study, a proper scientific study of the types of questions and the impact, the general impact of this program. That has not been forthcoming. So what I have been doing personally is when I meet the past contestants, the alumni, I call them my superstars. I ask them what they are doing now. How have the things they learned from participating in the program made an impact in their lives, especially their professional lives. And you'll be amazed at the types of stories that they tell. I've been posting them. I started posting them on WhatsApp. And now I post them on LinkedIn. So anyone that wants to know about the impact of this program can check LinkedIn to see some of the stories. And they will be amazed by what kinds of things are happening with these young people who now, some are now doing amazing things in Ghana and elsewhere.
Yes. I mean, I follow a number of them. I see the incredible work they're doing, and it's just, it's something else.
Yeah, the discipline, the ability to work in teams, to be analytical, analyze questions, and to think fast. These are some of the things they talk about. The physics consultant in 2005 was my head of department. By the way, when I came to University of Ghana, there was, as I mentioned, there was no engineering at the time, and I was first appointed to the Department of Physics. That was my home department. I was in the Department of Physics. So my head of department called me and asked me if I would be willing to join the team to deliver this program. I was not watching TV. I didn't know about the program. I had never watched it.
Oh, but at least you knew Dr. Ramadi from the past. You didn't know, did you know that show even existed?
Well, I had seen her at university meetings.
Okay.
But I didn't know that she had been involved in this program. I was not watching TV. I didn't know anything about it. And so when I was approached to do it, what I said was, I'm not sure what it's about. I would like to find out a bit more. And so that year, 2005, the competition was filmed. It was recorded at Achimota School. I remember driving there to go meet the quiz mistress at the time. What's her name? Eureka. Eureka was the quiz mistress at the time, and she was getting ready to go do her PhD, and that's why they were looking for someone. So I watched one contest, spoke to her in between contests, and decided that yes, I would try. And that's how I got onto the team.
Were you nervous your first day on TV?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I remember being disorganized. I felt disorganized. You know, those days there were two competing teams, one on my left, one on my right. And I would ask the question, the main question somewhere. My problem started when there were bonus points. Right? Because then I would not remember where I asked the question. And I had to find a way of dealing. So I remember being quite disorganized for my first contest. But eventually I figured out a way of keeping track. And in those days, I don't know how much of it you were watching, but in those days too, the contestant had multiple chances to answer.
Yes.
So I would not remember how many chances have I given.
Oh my word. Wow.
Yes. But I figured all of that out.
How long did it take you to settle properly?
Oh, by the following competition, the following year, 2007. I was reasonably okay, but the format was also very difficult. There was this round 2 practical questions, and the contestants would go on and on and on explaining, and to keep mental alertness throughout all of that and keep track of how I was scoring, that was also very difficult. That took me a little longer to do. But eventually, and I had to watch the contest when it was shown on TV, just so I would learn where I had gone wrong and improve.
Were you hard on yourself in giving yourself feedback?
I'm always hard on myself. I'm always hard on myself. Even now, my objective every time I show up each year is to improve over the previous year.
You still want to improve beyond what we see on TV already?
Yes, I have to
Where
improve.
Where are you going again, Prof?
I have to improve every year.
Well, it's important, right? But how does it feel knowing that people actually look forward to having you as the quiz mistress on National Science and Maths quiz?
I'm honored. I'm truly honored. I'm enjoying what I do. That's why I'm still doing it, obviously. And I'm honored that people watch and people learn from it. I wish more people would learn. I know there are some people who are watching for other reasons.
What are the reasons? I mean, we just want to promote our schools. Because honestly, Prof, half of the questions you ask me, I've never heard anything about it before. I'm wondering how they're able to answer these questions. It's incredible.
They're amazing, aren't they?
They are.
They are my superstars.
Yes.
They're able to answer the questions. Yes, they study very hard. The challenge is to keep, the concepts in science have not changed over the period we've been doing this. So the challenge is to keep the questions interesting and new, although the concepts are still the same. Year after year, that becomes challenging. So the credit goes to the consulting team for their ability to give us engaging questions after all this time.
Prof, this is called This or That.
Hey.
You are saying A. Meanwhile, you go and ask students questions that we've never heard before. True or false? I can tell you, I don't think I've ever gotten a true or false correct before.
Really?
Because I'm always just doing, cha-cha.
Oh, but I thought the chances are 50-50.
Prof. No way. It's not my field. Let me accept it. Facts or perspective? Which would you go for?
Facts.
Facts. Innovation or tradition?
Innovation.
I figured, because you always want to change things.
I always want to change things up.
Research or experience?
Research.
Okay. Knowledge or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Books or podcasts?
Books.
You do books. Data or intuition?
Normally, I would go for the data. However, I'm trying to evolve. So I'm going to go for intuition this time.
So the non-traditional kind of way of doing things, I guess. Okay. Debate or dialogue? Yeah.
Debate.
I figured you were going to say that. The way you paused and smiled at me, I just knew. Reading or writing?
Writing.
You prefer to write? Okay.
No, I like reading. See, I'm trying to improve myself by doing things that I have not been doing so much. So it's one of the things that I'm working on.
Planning or problem solving?
Planning.
Rather? But you've said it over and over on this platform that you like to solve problems.
Yes, if you plan well enough, the problem solving is easier.
Ah, okay. Vision or execution?
Oh, vision.
Okay. Leading or influencing?
Leading.
You prefer to lead? Okay. Curiosity or discipline?
Both.
Right. Progress or perfection?
Progress.
Purpose or passion?
Purpose.
Legacy or impact?
Impact.
What impact do you think you've made in the lives of girls, especially when it comes to STEM?
Looking at myself as an example and sharing my story, something like what I'm doing today, I hope that the young ladies out there, the girls out there who are thinking big can also think that it's possible because they see me as the example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Prof, your mother, you were once a wife. How has that journey shaped your life outside of academia?
The motherhood, that is what makes me think of why we do all the things that we do, right? There has to be some meaning to it. And the motherhood will let you know it.
Yeah.
Because you look at a small, tiny child that you bring into the world, that you feel responsible for, that you care for, and then they grow up and they become these whole human beings that can actually give you and me advice.
You say with shock and disbelief on your face,
that miracle. And to know that I don't need to be here forever because I have contributed something that will carry on.